Hello and welcome to another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle, and this is a PU match against J Dizzle yet again. I just wanted some redemption points, and I also wanted to test if God still loves me or not, and that's pretty much what this battle is for. As you can see, we're using some pretty derpy pokes, and he's got Stunfisk again, and that thing is actually not bad, and we both have Pine Cones because I accused them of using my Sandshrew, and apparently we also have the same Pine Cones. So, I guess great minds think alike, or rather, we don't think at all. Anyway, let's just get on with this battle. So, he's going to lead off with his Pinecone, as you can see by the team preview, and I'm going to lead off with my Zebstrika. And his Pokemon actually have nicknames, and this time, surprise, surprise, I missed the overheat right off the bat, so God does not love me, and the age-old question remains. He goes up for his Stealth Rocks. I'm going to go for a second overheat, and I hit this one, and it's not going to kill the Pinecone, because these things have sturdy. So, I'm going to have to go for like a third overheat in a row in order to take it out, but he's just going to go for the spikes and start setting up hazards right in my face. But instead of going for the third overheat in a row, I go into my own Pineco, so I could perhaps get a rapid spin kill and spin away these hazards. So he goes for another layer of spikes on the switch in, and he's going to switch out his Pinecone into fuck no! No Seaking! So I don't get to get a rapid spin kill, but I do spin away all the hazards that it worked so hard to set up. So his Seaking is going to go for the agility, and I'm like kind of scared at this point because it can outspeed everything on my team, maybe barring Choice Scarf Dodrio, but I don't know, maybe it can. So I just Toxic it with my Pineco, and it's gonna go for the Waterfall, but thank goodness that Pineco is very physically bulky, and it's going to take a hit like nothing, and I'm just going to go for the Stealth Rocks, and Toxic Damage is going to kill it eventually. Here goes with a Giga Impact, I guess, hoping it would kill me, because if you use Giga Impact, you would think it would kill something, but it doesn't, so it kind of sucks. So fuck no, Seaking, no. So, I'm just gonna proceed to go for Spikes as he has to recharge, and Toxic is gonna kill it eventually, and we're just playing the waiting game at this point. So, in the end, I do get up 3 layers of Spikes, 1 layer of Stealth Rocks, or maybe it's 2 layers, I don't even know. He gets a crit Giga Impact, it probably mattered, and he kills my Pineco with fuck no Seaking, and it's going to die from Toxic Damage because, you know, that's what I do. And no, I fucking hate Toxic Stalling. No, it's not what I do. So, here, it's kind of interesting. He sends in his Kangaskhan, and I send in my Octillery, but this is not a normal Octillery. See, it's got, like, max HP for God knows why. And, he goes for the Fake Out, it's not going to do that much damage, and here, I'm going to go for the Focus Energy. This is a Focus Energy, Scope Lens, Sniper Octillery, and I was hoping that it would do some work, so I'm almost dead right now. I'll go for the Rock Blast, hitting that it hits a lot of times, so I have a lot of chances to get crits. It doesn't happen, though. It simply does not happen. And then he's going to go for the Double Edge, and my Octillery is going to die, and it did nothing. Like, this idea sounded great on paper, you know, like, Focus Energy, lots of crit ratio type stuff, and Sniper. It simply does not work, though. So, since he has no hazards up, I'm predicting Sucker Punch, and I'm, like, trying to stall him out of that stuff, so I switch out into my Ampharos after sending in my Dodrio. He's gonna go for the Drain Punch. And I'm like, I can take this no problem, but he gets a crit! No, I cannot take it no problem. Now we have a problem, and he's back up to green health. But not after Life Orb damage. So I'm just gonna go for the Discharge, and I'm hoping it will kill at this point. It doesn't. It doesn't. So God, I'm sorry for whatever I did to you. And I get the Parahax, fortunately, so thanks Satan for that, and I'm just gonna go for the Toxic as he goes for the Sucker Punch, not wanting to get hit by a Sucker Punch and just kind of getting more leftovers back. And I'm just gonna go for the Discharge and kill off that Kangaskhan and the little Kublai Khan in his little pouch, I mean, her pouch. I don't even understand why a Kangaskhan would be named after a ferocious conqueror when it's male. That was the guy that did the things. But I digress. So, he's gonna go for the Flame Charge with his parts. Hey, raise the roof! Roof is on fire, and it's not gonna do that much damage because special wall and stuff, and I'm gonna get crit on the Discharge, so thank you, Satan, for always having my back. And he's gonna go for the Flare Blitz and, like, kill himself and suicide. Suicide's fun. It's like my favorite pastime next to Pokemon, actually. You know, you would think that it hurts. It kind of does hurt, but it's actually very fulfilling in the end. So, on the double down, he's going to go into his flattened pancake, and I'm going to send him my Zebstrika, which actually has a name, as my other Pokemon also do. So, here I didn't know what hidden power I have, because I just salved it really quick, and apparently it's hidden power ice, which is good, you know. I could have gone for the overheats, but I wanted to know what kind of hidden power I had, so that's what I did there. He's going to go for Surf, not wanting my, Dojo to come in, and I'm gonna go for a Specs HP Ice, and that's a dead pancake, because Zebstrika eats pancakes for breakfast. So Meganium's gonna come in, and I'm gonna switch out my Zebstrika because that thing is a special ball and all that goodness. He's gonna go for Reflex. I don't know why. I mean, I have HP Ice. He goes for Reflex. I guess he was predicting me to switch out. I'm at a loss for words. Anyway, since I have Sap Sipper and his only 2 attacking moves are Leech Seed and Giga Drain, he cannot touch Adam Stantler. So I pretty much have the game at this point, and his only other Pokemon other than this is his Pineco, which is going to die promptly from the hazards. Then I'm just gonna go kill off that Meganium with a Frustration, and Adam Stantler is, yeah, he got a kill. Oh, I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him for all the terrible movies he's done. Anyway, yeah, that's a battle. Till next time, toodaloo!